Davies, thanks for joining us. Well, first tonight, a Derbyshire woman has joined more than 1,900 cancer patients taking legal action against one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Now, they claim that their cancer was caused by talcum powder. Johnson & Johnson has strongly denied claims that it knew of alleged links between its baby powder and asbestos, or indeed any link between the product and cancer. Well, the company has been sued repeatedly in America, but this is the first time that lawyers have represented claimants outside the United States. Charlie Haynes has the story.
Pure Johnson's baby powder from Johnson & Johnson. It's a feeling you never outgrow.
A family favourite for over 100 years, but today hundreds of women are preparing for legal action against the makers of Johnson's baby powder. Cassandra Wardle is one of them. Her cancer treatment left her vocal cords damaged.
I was devastated when I got diagnosed with cancer, but then when I saw the linkage with talc, I felt so angry, almost betrayed.
In 2021, Cassandra from Alfreton in Derbyshire went to her doctor with bleeding outside of her normal menstrual cycle. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, aged 44.
He said, "I'm really sorry to tell you, but on your CT scan, it shows that the cancer has spread."
As Cassandra researched her cancer, she found reports in US media of a possible connection with her use of talcum powder.
According to the American Cancer Society, talc, a mineral known for its softness, can contain asbestos, a substance known to cause cancer.
I used talc frequently for those roughly 20 years. It was a brand that you trusted implicitly, that you used on children, that you used on yourself. There was never any question that there would be anything wrong with it at all.
Women in the US diagnosed with cancers like Cassandra's have successfully sued J&J. At least $3 billion has been paid out and another 10 set aside.
The company has faced thousands of lawsuits from customers linking them to cancer.
Talc and asbestos are similar minerals and can be found in the same mines. And central to these cases are claims that J&J knew of traces of asbestos in their baby powder decades ago. Now, Johnson & Johnson strongly dispute these allegations against their baby powder. They describe them as plainly wrong and that they defy logic, rewrite history and ignore the facts. Tom Longstaff represents Cassandra and is starting similar action in the UK.
This case is a blatant example of corporations placing profits ahead of people. So knowing that there is a risk, a danger in using a particular product, but instead continuing to sell that product knowing it was dangerous and not telling people about the risks.
J&J insists there's no danger in talc and that they've won many of the court cases in the US. The science is disputed, with experts for both sides disagreeing whether or not there is a link.
J&J takes the issue of talc safety incredibly seriously and always has. As our documents show, we have relied upon the most state-of-the-art testing protocols for decades and have been entirely transparent with government institutions and academic researchers regarding our findings.
So what about the baby powder in your cabinet? J&J now use cornstarch instead of mineral talc. They withdrew it from North America in 2020 and in the UK last year, citing a campaign of misinformation. Cassandra's lawyers have started legal action with a pre-action letter. They expect to be in court next year.
This court case is the only way for ordinary people like me to challenge a global brand and to get answers.
Charlie Haynes, BBC East Midlands Today.